Hello and welcome to Capricorn Makes. I'm Stacy and my secret head is in! Hooray! So it feels very well packaged. The box, the seller said she bought a very sturdy box for it, and it does indeed feel like a very sturdy box. It sounds good, it feels good. Hopefully that's going to be good. First I wanted to talk about this amazing ugly sweater that I found at the thrift store. It has reindeer and presents and snowflakes and Christmas cakes and robins, more snowflakes, and Christmas trees. Now, this is completely impractical, and this is probably the only time I will wear it. Although I might decide to wear it for my Lorena head opening, who has also shipped. I just got notification yesterday, and that's like really fast shipping, so it's like 3 to 5 days. So that'll be here really, really, really soon. But because the weather is so hot here, this is probably the only time I'm going to wear this all season. And it is so cheerful and stupid and fantastic, and I love it. And actually, I'm not the only one. My husband stole it after I washed it and was prancing around the house in it. Oh my god, he's just the best, you guys. So, onto the secret head, because, you know, I'm terrible at keeping secrets. Absolutely terrible. I hate them. I hate it when people keep secrets from me and lord them over for me. Like, I don't care if you've got your own secrets that you want to keep, you know, because, you know, that's your prerogative or whatever. But, like, I hate it when people are like, oh, you know, oh, no, never mind. Like, that is the fastest way for me to be like, there is no never mind. Like, I just can't stop. So, it came Ozpost, which has a kind of poor reputation, and I was a little bit worried because she dropped it off on Friday. And then it sat there until Tuesday with no updates. And every time I went to go check, there was actually less information in the system. So, like, when I first went in there, like, it had, like, the sender, and it had where it was going to, and all of that. And then the next time I went in there to check on it, it hadn't moved at all, but then there was no, like, to who it was to. And then the next time I checked, well, like, the next day that I had checked, because I was checking it more than once a day, but the next day, there was now no sender information, and it still had not moved, and so I was like, and I'd signed up for email updates, but I wasn't getting, like, there wasn't anything updating on the system, and it wasn't really sending me email updates either, so I was just kind of like, I'm gonna have another head mishap in the mail. This is from, I bought this head as an impulse off of Zero Hobby Zero, off of Instagram, and she has sent a little Christmas package. It's very, very cute. And this box, she sent me a photo of this box. She's like, I got a really sturdy box for it. And I know this box design is not the most sturdy, but I'm like, that'll be fine. If I'd have thought about it, because Ozpost really does have a kind of a funky reputation, I would have almost paid more to have a double boxed. But this was before I had gotten my other head in the mail. And she sent me a postcard. I love postcards. Hey, look, if it's right there, I'll probably put it up right there. It does actually say stuff. Oh, nice. Yay. So yes, I will definitely add that to the wall. And let's get this open and see, did she arrive safe? Is she gonna work out? Do I actually love her as much as I think I do? Because I had seen this head around, like I had said. Oh, everything is super bubble wrapped. That is always a very good sign. I don't have anywhere to put anything down. Okay. Oh, very nice. Oh my goodness. Okay, so it looks like everything has arrived safe and sound. We are all good here. What I got was a Seed Dolls wall head in white skin. And it's really lovely. I believe this is from the most recent pre-order that she did. Maybe it was in August, and it just came in. Like, it hasn't been in for very long at all. Oh my gosh, I love her. Like, the photos of her are so compelling. And so I'm going to pause here and put a couple things on her, and then we'll continue our conversation. Okay. You guys, it's just perfect. Okay, look at what body she's on. Let me get you a close-up really quickly. Look at how precious she is. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I just love it. And she's on the peacock body. Got a bird head on the peacock body, you guys. Okay. Alright, so I think maybe you can see why I have been so excited about this and why I really wanted to keep it a surprise, because I wasn't sure if this was going to work out. Her wig is only half finished. It's actually a test wig for another wig that I want to make for her out of the similar stuff, but I really felt like I needed a test run done, and I've only got half of it put together. But I like it. The real one will be multicolored and have like a different kind of shape, but at least this sort of gives a pretty good idea of the colors. So the reason that this has come about, you guys, I'm so excited that it worked and it looks amazing. Okay, so the reason this came about is because, Noe's around here somewhere, I put her down somewhere very carefully, is because I love Noe. I love Noe on this body. This head on this body is the Gem of Doll Fa Lang, which is the limited edition doll. But this full set doll comes with no clothes. She comes with a wig, and that's it, because this body is meant to be displayed. However, I really like Noe in clothing, and so I was seriously contemplating getting her like a non-embossed body for when I wanted to put her into the clothing that I wanted to put her into. And it was absolutely cemented when I was putting on a pair of little jeans that I had made, and it caught some of this feather detailing, and I was just like, because my plan was to paint this body in January, and I'm like, I'm gonna take this body blushing right off if I put this body through clothing. But then I'm like, but do I get a second head? Like, do I just get a whole nother head? Because this is the Sophie R head, so if I was going to be like, do I just get her a whole nother head? Because like, I don't want to keep this body blank, because the whole point, I don't want to have a headless body floating around, because the whole point of this body is to be able to see it, and is to be able to see it as a whole doll. Well, you can see what happened here. Like, while I was sort of pondering over this, like, I had decided absolutely that I was getting a non-embossed body for Noe's head, just so that I had that option. And when I was scrolling through Instagram, I think Zero Hobby Zero may have commented on something of mine, or something that I was commenting on somewhere else. And I had clicked through to her profile, and I saw that she had just posted the Seed Dolls wall head for sale in white skin. Now, it's not a perfect resin match. The head is lighter than the body, but it's pretty unnoticeable and will be very easy to fix with blushing, especially because this whole thing will need to be like, it's going to be blushed from head to toe once I really get going on her. But I messaged her because she was like, no layaways, you know, whatever. I messaged her and I'm like, look, I am really super interested in this head, but I am broke and I cannot pay you until payday, which is in 2 weeks, because payday just happened and I spent everything that I had needed to spend on other things. And I was just like, I can afford this, but not until like 2 weeks from now. And she was like incredibly good about it. She's just like, I'll put it on hold, no problem, la la. Which she did not have to do, and I really thank her for, and I am thrilled. The whole entire process of dealing with her has been lovely. She was communicative, and I'm just like, clearly this head did not have a place in her crew after all, and I can absolutely guarantee you she has a place in mine, because this head deserves to be on an awesome body, and I had an awesome body in need of a head, and I think they were absolutely made for one another. So I'm going to take this wig off, And she did end up, like if you saw on Instagram, I had posted some eyes. These are some beetle eyes from, I don't know if they showed up on camera earlier. I'm not really sure if there's a good way to show you them. But they have, they're glass eyes with large pupils. So they're actually larger than normal 14mm eyes are. And they have like deep indigo blue pupils, like enlarged pupils with really bright teal glitter in the pupils themselves, and then there are gray swirls and white swirls around the outside that swirl inward into that darker inside that have silver sparkles around the outside. They are incredibly complex in person. They're very deep, like for glass eyes. Like there's a lot of depth going on in these glass eyes. Like I don't think they will really ever show up well on camera. Or on film, at least not unless I had everything all set up on her, but just moving her around, they are incredibly lively. Like I'm sure they don't have the same kind of light dispersal, but because her eyes are so big and because they are high domes, and the shape of them, I just really, really like these on her, you guys. But the head actually moves pretty well on this body. Like the long neck I feel really works for the face because it has a really, really long jawline. And I have to be careful because I tend to move like that. But she can look up incredibly well. And it somehow makes this body look proportional. I think it's just because she's not like normal proportions either. And then she can tilt from side to side pretty well. Like I think this neck might be slightly bigger than the head, but the way it's been designed has been pretty good. I struggled a little bit to get the, because it's the faceplate system, so it does have the S-hook rest in here from C Dolls, which is really cute. It's got like little star sparkles and things like that, and they actually match the eyes pretty well. It's really awesome, you guys. And I love the way she looks, and I absolutely love the fact that I'll be able to get Noe a body, and I will be able to have this body with a head that will be on it, and just absolutely amazing, and can be all painted together. And this is one of the colors that I would like to put in the final wig. But yeah, you guys, I'm so excited that this has actually worked out, and I'm just kind of beyond myself. Yeah, so I just wanted to share that with you, and I'm gonna go get this up so that you guys can all see, because yeah. Alright, thank you so much for joining me today, and another huge thanks for Zero Hobby Zero for sending me this awesome, awesome head and taking a chance on putting it on hold for me. And thank you, just, I love her. I absolutely love her. Alright, I will see you in the next one.